Hey, what is going on, guys? Rudy here, come back at you with some more batch tutorials. Alright, let's get the Windows command line fired up. And let's get Notepad++ fired up as usual. Okay. Now, in the last couple of videos, we've been looking at the set command and how we can use that to actually create variables or some things that will be able to hold information for us that we can store and actually retrieve later on. Now, today we're actually going to get into something that probably you guys have kind of been waiting for. I know when I usually start a programming series, I always really want to know how can I get input from the user? How can I actually know what they're thinking and see what they want to be doing and how that can affect and change the program, how the program is running. So we're going to be using that in the set command because remember, if you remember looking at the help file that we took a look at in a few days back in some other video tutorials, there was a second option other than the -a tag. The -a tag would allow us to use mathematical expressions and operators and that sort of thing, but there was one more. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. Help set as usual, or we could use set with the question mark tag. Remember, you've got some options here. Alright. Now, if you go to the second page here, we can take a look at the two new switches that have been added to the set command. There's the set-a tag that we were just talking about, and there's also the set-p tag. Now what this is using is it's using a variable as usual, like we've normally done in our other variables, but the thing that you apply here isn't actually the value of the variable, instead it is a string that acts as a prompt for the user. So they'll see a message, in this case it's the prompt, or what we type in right there, and then they will be able to type in whatever they want, and then the variable will be filled, or it'll be filled with whatever they typed in. What they type in will be stored in that variable. So let's go ahead and try this. Let's create a script so we can see how it works and that sort of thing. I'm going to call mine script.bat as usual. Obviously you can call yours whatever you'd like. I'm alright with erasing whatever's there. At echo off as usual. And let's give them... let's just go ahead and do things. So remember, we're using the set command, the -p tag, and now we'll use a variable called input, because I think that's a little fancy. So let's say, please enter your name. And then I'll put a space at the end so it looks a little nice, and I'll actually change the name of this variable to name, just to keep things easy. Now once they do that, what I'm going to do is have the script echo out a new line, and then echo out your name is... name. Okay. Real simple, but it'll get the message and the point across for you guys of understanding that this is how you're going to be getting input. Okay. If we look at everything inside of our file system, our current directory right here with the dir command, remember we can see script.bat right here. Let's go ahead and run that. And it says, please enter your name. And I'll type my name, and I'll say John. Now it'll tell me your name is John. See what's happening here? If we look back at our script, we're using the set command with the -p tag, and name is going to be filled with whatever they type in. And that's exactly how it's working here. When we're getting the value of that variable, it is whatever we just typed in. And we can see we've applied a prompt string here. That's not the actual value of the variable, so it's different from what we've been working with before, but it's still going to get the information that we want and we need. But remember, what if we actually needed to put a new line here? What if we wanted to jump down to a new line so things look a little bit cleaner? Remember, with the echo command, we're using a period like we're doing right here. But if we did that in here, that doesn't actually work. See, now it'll actually display the period. So we'll work with this in a different way. What if, hypothetically, we echoed out, please enter your name, and then for the prompt string, we just didn't have anything here. So remember that echo will create a new line after it's done its execution, as usual. So if we run this now, please enter your name, and see we've dropped down to a new line. So here I can write John Hammond, and it says your name is John Hammond. Oh, there we go, guys. Alright. It's real simple, it's pretty easy to understand, but remember we're just using that set command and we're getting input with the -p tag. So it'll get something pretty interesting, and it should help you guys out in your own tutorials if you're trying to learn something, or at least get some information from the user, and especially give us something to be able to manipulate later on in the program. So thank you guys for watching. This is all I have to offer for you guys in this tutorial, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again.